Taras Tryndyk is an artist of extraordinary nature. He never sought anyone's attention and admiration, but miraculously, he is adored by everyone nonetheless. After finishing his special education, Taras had the opportunity to become an academic master. However, circumstances forced the artist to abandon his creative process for 7 years. Taras spent this period reevaluating the knowledge he had obtained to that point and tirelessly searching for his own creative language. Behind the mysterious silhouette of the artist, we can see a unique mind, a modern genius of Ukrainian art. In his early portraits, Taras tried to capture the distinctive features and moods of his models. On the other hand, Tryndyk's still life, created with the help of misty light and shadow effects, displayed regular objects from an unusual perspective. However, author was still seeking changes, so he switched his attention to abstract expressionism. Many people did not understand the resulting non-figurative structure, but as time went by, most of them gradually caught up with Trindyk's art and gave him his due credit. Taras's abstract pieces seamlessly combined colorful backgrounds with a variety of small details. They remind us of gemstones that we can fiddle with, or bits of colored glass that we can look at through light. As a result, all of these works share the same refined taste and strike a fine balance between design and art. For a long time, art critics have viewed the creations of Taras Tryndyk as parts of the so-called musical color phenomenon. If we know which sound represents each color, we can then look at the artist's canvases while singing art mantras. Around 2010, Trindyk's paintings reached a new imaginative level. On the one hand, they stuck to the abstract art formula. On the other hand, they forced us to look for familiar things in the non-figurative environment. Whether purposefully or unconsciously, the artist welcomes us to take part in an interesting game. Tryndyk himself walks a thin line between the abstract world and reality. Magically, we start to see images of chimeric plants and bizarre light sources on twisting surfaces. Each canvas looks like a dream, and this is by far the most mystic period of the artist's career. 2016 signified the return of imaginativeness and figurativeness to Trindyk's canvases, this time in the form of landscape art. There, the artist demonstrated his greatly improved technique, which can be seen in a barrage of dots, strokes, repeating ornaments, knots, or deeply reflective splashes of paint. Ukrainian landscapes created by Taras Tryndyk had a distinct number of moods. They can be richly decorated or aesthetically restrained, impulsively bright or tonally balanced. They can be cheerfully loud as a summer day or mysteriously quiet as a winter night. Familiar images of the sun, the moon, trees, flowers, and traditional Ukrainian houses turn into unknown symbols that grab our attention and make us slow down and put our frantic lives on pause. Artworks like these never get boring and stressful to look at. On the contrary, these unusual paintings evoke a sincere impression of emotional purity, the purity of Taras Tryndyk himself.